So migration strategies that I sort of see often and that I've experienced and done myself is the first one is in-place migration. This is something that's possible because of Iceberg, and we'll kind of get into that, but it's really about creating an Iceberg table, taking the metadata and pointing it to existing Parquet files. So we're not rewriting any of the data. Duplicate might be a little, it might be similar to like the in place, but in essence, you're basically duplicating the Hive table. You're rewriting the data. So you're creating a new Iceberg table, the meta, and then you're basically creating new data files. You're reading the old, and you're creating the new, and then you're pointing all your metadata to that new table. So you end up with two duplicate data sets. However, the Hive one constantly updates, where the Iceberg one is a bit static because your duplication was a one-time operation. Mirroring, this is a bit more involved. We'll get into that detail in a little bit, but it's a bit more involved. It's continuous ingestion of data into both Hive and Iceberg. And I've seen this very often in large environments, lots of data, lots of application dependencies or user dependencies, meaning people, BI applications depend on that data. You want to be able to run in parallel, validate that your new Iceberg table is good, quality is good, and slowly migrate your readers and your writers to the Iceberg table, and then eventually turn off the Hive table. So it's the most, in my experience, takes the longest, but it's also the most safest way to do it. And then selective, I don't know if I could really call it migration. I put it in here, but it's a way to use create table as select or insert into as a way to read from a Hive table and create an Iceberg table with only the view of data that you really care about. And then, that's kind of like, now I can experience Iceberg a little bit.